considering we don't generally want to hear the loading tune there, we kind of want to do the game in one smooth run if at all possible. It's always been a rather satisfying sound to hear. Oh, come on, that was an absurdly fast reformation. How the hell are you even supposed to react to that? Not the best kind of upgrade to grab, but there's no harm in getting it while we're here. Well, that's something new on the ceiling. We've got a recurring enemy that can now shoot through walls, and the only way to kill them is with missiles. Or maybe a charge beam as well. They're certainly doing a good job of keeping things fresh as we keep getting stronger, that's for sure. Again? I probably should just move on instead of trying to clear the area. Right. Now that we have no reason to ever go back to this hallway again, time to see what we can discover elsewhere. Probably would have left this hallway sooner if it wasn't for the fact that this game makes it really hard to tell if there are any extra paths in a given room. Yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be a long road to the nav room again. If anything, we might run into another boss before we get that chance to report back to Adam. And part of me is kind of fine with that. Glass tube, huh? Well, that's one barrier we damn well know how to break through from previous games. Huh. Kinda disappointed it didn't break in a more dramatic way. And why didn't the camera go up with us climbing there? This is literally the only time I can think of where that doesn't happen. Well, we're certainly getting a decent amount of power bombs to work with, for whatever good that's gonna do us. Okay, no clue why that fish thing was more difficult to take down than the others. Maybe it was just a matter of the angle we were going for there. Okay, that hole in the ground I probably should have seen earlier. Right. No way through that door just yet, so I suppose we'll be coming back this way eventually, assuming, of course, I remember about it. Huh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be a path. Always better to be pleasantly surprised than frustrated. door's locked to us right now. Huh. So no clue how to get to that corner where those crabs were concentrated, but we can get to the door above it? Well, at least I was right that clearing the room managed to unlock the thing for us. The power bomb was certainly useful in that regard, at the very least. Bit of an odd place for an energy tank, but then I suppose all the upgrades we get are in odd places. Certainly a worthwhile diversion, but we clearly can't gain all that much in here. Right. Kind of stupid to think there was another hidden path at the bottom down here, but can you blame me for checking? Especially considering just how well hidden some of these paths have been. Huh. So missiles upwards aren't opening that up. Well, at least the power bomb is still a good way to open doors, though I've got the feeling there might have been a path below us as well. Regardless, I've got the feeling we've spent enough time in this section of the sector. Time to move on. Definitely looks like it's time for us to head to the right. Huh. Wonder why that door didn't register as red on our map. At the very least, that feels important. Right. Guess it's not worth grabbing those X's. We've got plenty more to gain more health and ammo from. Granted, it's always annoying that our best source of health is going to be the things that try to kill us, but still, I'd dare say we've mostly gotten used to that. We just haven't gotten used to the damn X's flying away and reforming. Definitely prefer dealing with these fish over the pirate fish, probably because I just plain don't like dealing with fast-moving enemies that can also shoot us from a distance, since there's so little we can do given how far away we can see around here. Probably should keep moving on, but that little pocket to the left makes me think there's something more there. Oh, that bastard was most definitely more trouble than he was worth. Unfortunately, we've got yet another dead end, because we've got yet another red door between us and progress. And I think I've made it more than clear that I'm getting sick and tired of dealing with these kinds of barriers. I know it's all part of the genre in general, And we're likely to run into this sort of thing when we get to Metroid Dread as well. As much as I'm eager to get to work on that game, the fact of the matter is if I walk into it fatigued with aspects of gameplay that are absolutely critical to the genre, I'm probably gonna groan a lot more than the game deserves. Guess I'll just have to think of something to LP between Fusion and Dread to help let myself cool down after this one. And of course, we have speed boost blocks to keep us from making too much progress this way as well. Well, thankfully, there can't be that many clips left in the game at this point, considering how much raw footage I have left to deal with. As much as I enjoy this series, some of its quirks annoy the crap out of me, and unfortunately this one seems to make me want to look at online guides a lot more often than the others did. Granted, I haven't been using codes like I did in Zero Mission or the 3DS game to make us temporarily invincible, though some people might consider the save states to be about as shameful. Well, considering how much we gained since the last save, we may as well do another here. The map claims we should be able to move to the left from here. Okay, maybe I checked an online guide because I don't see why we're heading this direction off the top of my head. Oh, for God's sakes, what am I even supposed to do when that X just reforms right on top of me? Good God, it's a good thing we've got plenty of missiles. Again, it took far more effort than it was worth for me to kill the enemies in here. Wonder if I'm ever going to convince myself not to bother slaughtering every enemy in our path just because we have plenty of ammo. Ah, right. Kind of had the feeling that there might be something further down in this area. I just was sick and tired and kind of wanted to move on, so I ironically did not move on yet. Yeah. Dear God, I am just far too used to running into dead ends. I know we can move further down, so can we get some hint how we're supposed to do that? Bloody hell, so many dead ends and not enough solutions to our constant navigation problems in this game. Because of course, they have to constantly hide where we're actually allowed to move. Well, at least this should deal with the red door, so I'm pretty sure our AI handler isn't going to be a fan of the fact that we're unlocking the last set of doors without explicit permission from him. Not that we had a choice in the matter. Ah, well. At least he hasn't done anything especially insane to not authorize us to have any heat-resistant armor when we're fighting inside a lava-filled area. That's gotta be worth something, though that's a fairly low bar for someone who gives us orders to jump over. Why am I even bothering chasing after those X's anyway? We've got plenty of places to go, and I'm sure we'll have better opportunities to heal than those damn things that keep reforming without giving us a chance to grab them. Not that we generally get out of fights against the fish pirates with more health than we started with. And yet another glass tunnel. In the other games, these things were kind of an event when we ran into them. Hell, I'm pretty sure we've seen more of these tubes in this clip alone than in any individual game outside of Fusion. Huh. So no breaking through this one in any way? I probably shouldn't feel so disappointed. And yet another new enemy type. Anyone else getting the feeling that there's a lot more unit variety in this game than the others in this series so far? Hell, I've barely seen any palette swaps. Not that they don't exist at all, just that the game designers seemed more inclined to make entirely fresh monsters, rather than just making existing monsters tougher and giving them one slight twist to their abilities. Well, this seems about as good a time to save as any for now. Shouldn't take us too long to be able to get back to the nav room, though I'm pretty sure there's going to be more to it than just getting over there. Maybe I'm just paranoid and thinking we're going to have our big confrontation with Ridley in this game, while we're still in the aquatic sector and badly wounded. At the very least, I'm expecting something to happen before we get to our next briefing. If there's a way to pass those pufferfish things, I can't think of it. And I don't think we have a means to get past those towering plants either. Bloody hell, haven't we had more than enough dead ends for one clip? doesn't seem to be any way we can destroy those things with what we've got. I'm not even sure why I bothered with the power bomb there. Guess we're looking for an alternate route again. Speed booster. Far too often it ends up being the bloody speed booster. Are you kidding me? Right, apparently that time it worked, though we had to be absolutely pixel perfect. Again, they really made things absurdly annoying just to go through the main pathways in this game. In any other game in the series, that sort of barrier would be between us and an upgrade of some kind, not the main path to our next destination. Oh, what fresh bullshit is this? Pufferfish arranged in a way to make it all the more annoying to go upwards. They've certainly got plenty of creative ways to test us around here. Is it any surprise that I've been getting tired? Well, at least this room doesn't have anything especially dangerous in it. Hell, it looks like we might even make it to the end of the clip without any further major annoyances. Though I'm more than a little worried just how much we're gonna have to deal with in the clips that remain. So the pufferfish are driving us into the data room. Odd. You'd think the eggs would try to prevent us from getting in here. So we need the ability to somehow make the super missiles more super? Bit of an odd upgrade, and I somehow doubt we're gonna use it outside of some very specific circumstances like this set. Still, at least it got us out of that corner. That's gotta be worth something. Right, full health and a save. Then next time we hear what Adam has to say.